Hi guys, happy Monday. Once again, I know I didn't let anybody know I was going online. No makeup on, so deal. This is not the evening prep. This is me getting meals ready for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So this is not the evening prep. That is still going to come at 7. So like I said, we're gonna get my meals ready because I got to do it anyways. So I figured I'd go live. And I think what I'm going to do is I had this epiphany today. I'm going to pre-record Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning, so that way you still get your setup and your reminders, and then everything else besides that is going to be live. We're going to do 2 meal prep videos a week. One on Monday and then one on Friday, where I'm prepping Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you're going to get 2 meal prep videos a week, 2 setup videos a day, whether they be live or pre-recorded. And then, of course, I need to be able to see here. But Monday is probably my lowest key day, hence the no makeup today. So, of one day of letting my face breathe. Because Jacek and I usually spend most of the day doing schoolwork. He is finally rounding the corner, which is awesome. So, look at that. I can see. Wow, maybe I should have put makeup on. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make creamy baked flautas. We're going to do cheesy taco pasta. And we're going to do honey garlic steak bites. Oh, hi, honey. Are you excited about your vacay? You've only got like a day. I do want to give a huge shout out to my son and my honey. I got a beautiful bouquet of flowers and a card the other day, and they bought me my soda stream. So now I get to turn water into soda flavored with fizzies and bubbles. Good. We can get the packing finished. So what I did was I went and I bought a whole bunch of the Crystal Light little packets. I know I love them. They're kind of in the shadows right now, but I am not a huge roses girl, and I love the colors. And then I also love the fact that the flowers that are on the card are basically in the bouquet. So I'm extremely happy. And so I got these little packets, and they even have root beer and stuff like that. So I can make 8 servings of root beer for $1. I mean, come on now. And they taste amazing. And I even got one, his energy drinks, and oh my gosh, so I'm very happy. So let's get to doing what we got to do. I had already started doing some of this stuff, so some of it's already done. The cheesy taco pasta. This is ground beef, taco seasoning, and salsa. That's it. That gets put in my little container because I didn't want to do all bags, because washing the bags is a pain in the tuchus. Now I need 4 ounces of dried pasta. Hi, Bubba's. Let's pull these out.
But I want to see okay?
No, I don't have enough money to get it today.
Fine, then I will pay it.
All right, so I need 4 ounces of pasta. I decided to do rotini because it's what I have. That's what I love about pasta. I mean, you can even take
Need some cheese shredded?
I am going to need some cheese shredded.
Okay, let me go grab my cheese shredder.
Okay. I need to get 4 ounces of this. 4.2. That's close enough. One thing that I absolutely love having in my kitchen is a scale. I found a Weight Watchers scale at a rummage, and I paid literally 50 cents for this sucker. And it is one of the happiest things in my world. Are you using that thing? Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to do it over here because this is where I'm doing everything else.
I didn't really set up a lift station for me.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. Here's your little station. Okay. Now, why don't you both. This little guy actually has the best recipe for chili. No, honey. I'm going to give you a bag. I'm going to give you a bag to do it in. The best recipe for chili that I've ever tasted. So, okay. I need you to start with the cheddar cheese. Okay. All right. And the reason why I need you to start with the cheddar is because that's going to go into a recipe as opposed to we're adding it when we actually make the recipe. Oh, Black.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for helping out. Okay. So
You're welcome.
the prep for that meal is done as soon as he shreds the Colby Jack. So one meal is done. Prepped, done. All I got to do is make this Wednesday. So.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure. What do you need?
Can you pause my video?
Sure. Honey, if you need to change it around so that way it's easier for you, go ahead. I would love to, but I don't know where the button is, where the clicker is to pause it. All right. So that one's done. Let's do...
Oh, it is.
Let's do the honey garlic steak bites.
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Cut it in half.
All right.
I don't have as much weight.
So, I have some wonderful stew meat from our butcher shop.
But kids, do not do this unless you're supervised.
That's right. We want kids supervised.
The blades are very sharp. I'm doing this because my mom is right there.
Yep. Okay, now to stop me from having a cutting board to have to wash, I'm going to... Hi, Pamela. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Mustard, sardines, and pasta, vegetable salad for Pamela tonight.
Wow.
I'm going to cut the stew meat on the paper from the butcher shop. Tonight's dinner is smoothies. But for lunch we had what do we have? Pork chops, potatoes, and asparagus.
Well,
So,
I didn't definitely have that.
So that's also what Juan has in his little thing. I found out that those wonderful little take-alongs hi, Pamela, go great in the microwave. So, yay. So
That was 15.
you can still shred that. If you're not comfortable shredding that, I will.
Hold on.
No, that's not going to work. You're going to dull the tip of the knife. If you're not comfortable doing that one, I will. Okay.
I don't see how much more. I did feel a little comfortable.
Like, you'll only do, hey, Sheena. No gravy. Only do what you feel comfortable with. So, like I said at the beginning, this is not tonight's setup. That will still be coming at 7 Central. This is just, I need to do this, so I might as well do it online. Okay. Okay, so.
And besides, once the time here, this pokes me. Little vibration on me. Little vibration of cheese.
Yeah, well, like I said, just do it until you're not comfortable. Okay, I am making, well, I already made, what's the actual name? Skillet cheesy taco pasta. That got made, and it actually got made early for the simple fact that I had started doing everything, and then I'm like, hey, why don't I do this online? So, and y'all are having to deal with me without makeup, because today is Monday, my one day to not wear makeup.
This is the thing I think she looks better without makeup.
You're so sweet, kiddo. Right now, I am making honey garlic steak bites.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that.
Hold, Mom. Come look at all the cheese. Look at that.
That's a ton of cheese. So honey garlic steak bites is next, and then we're going to make
How the cheese is sticking?
creamy
Piece
baked
of
flautas. Just doing 3 meals for the simple fact that then on Friday, I'm going to be live again to make Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's meals and Mondays. So 2 live food prep videos a week, 4 to 5 meals. 2 live food prep videos a week, 2 live setup videos a day. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning will be pre-recorded, however. So that is what's going on now.
It'd be a lot easier if I
Glove, well, maybe a Kevlar glove. All right, so I need a 1/4 cup.
Look cheese.
And I cannot read the markings on this cup. I'm going to have to do new markings on that cup.
Yeah, I did not expect it to get this much cheese.
Okay. Soy sauce in. An 1/8 cup of honey, due to the fact that I don't feel like spraying my cups and stuff like that. I am just going to eyeball the 1/8 cup of honey.
Are you going to stick my hand in this water? In the red one?
Yes. All right. Honey is eyeballed. Okay, next.
That was the cheese, by the way.
You got all of it done?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Hold on. Do you want to do the next thing or not? The next one? Okay.
I just had to mix up all the cheese.
No, you don't. Because the same kind of cheese that you just cut is also mixed in with this kind of cheese.
No, I'm like this, like cheese things, like cheese stuff on my head.
Oh.
So I had to mix it off.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, can you hold this real quick?
Sure.
Bag. So cheese dust.
That's okay.
That was on me.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. No, Sheena, it's not. And yes, Pamela, he did.
What's that?
Pamela said you did great and you did it really quick.
I know. This is actually my first time actually trying a whole block without Mom's help.
Yes, it is. Olive oil, garlic. Olive oil, I need a tablespoon.
I already have the cheese
1,000.
stick to the blade.
This is going to be kind of closer to, I'm going to think, like a honey teriyaki sort of deal.
What's that?
Okay, garlic. Don't worry about it. You're going to love it.
What's a honey teriyaki?
It's a sauce. It's a flavor.
Holy cow! Guys, look, Mom, can you move out of the way real quick? Look how thin I already got. Look how far down I'm already at. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So as you can see, he is Pamela says, good boy, Gisette.
Thank you.
Where was I going? Oh. As you can tell, he has definitely rounded the corner and is doing much better.
Let's have a little coffee in there.
Yep. When he does more than what he needs to be doing, he gets cough. So we're still keeping him doing a little bit. We're going to go out later, though, and go for a 15-minute walk.
Okay. And maybe this is almost like a very flat hamburger patty. Look.
That is like a very flat hamburger patty.
And that's why when I kind of like get a little excited, I cough.
Yes, you do.
Like, how does this seem shredded?
And then tomorrow he's gonna make a card for his instructor because his instructor fights on Saturday. This piece of hair is really bothering me. His instructor fights on Saturday.
Mom,
So
look at this.
very nice.
I've been having a difficult time. And I changed this drink. It's just keeps on sticking. See, look. That is like
Don't worry about it. You'll wash your hands when you're done.
I didn't mean to rinse them.
No, wash them.
Because that's what it is. Just rinse them.
Okay. Well, when you're done, you're going to wash them with soap. You know, I'm definitely more apt to do more videos when I do them live. Because, number one, I don't have to sit there and wait for the stuff to upload. So when I do them pre-recorded, I always watch my time and I try to get it done as quickly as possible. But when I go live, whether I've got you guys here or not, I tend to just talk. So I'm also going to check into setting up the streams to see how that works. And I was told about a chat for YouTube. I'm got to investigate that more, but I will investigate that hopefully before 7 o'clock tonight. And if not, definitely before 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we'll go from there. All right, now we need some salt. Almost out of salt.
And I'm almost done. I read a new technique. It's actually pretty good.
What happened to the pepper? Oh, there it is. And pepper.
So, have you guys watched Thurs? Have any of you guys watched Thurs? Ragnarok?
Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
I don't know. Has anybody... Yep, that's true. Has anybody watched Thor Ragnarok? Gisette wants to know. This honey is not going...
The honey is sticky. These cookies. For me,
Zanette has not seen Thor Ragnarok.
Wow.
Well, honey, not everybody gets into the same genre of movies. So this is done. All right. I can go over here. I can go over here. I can go over here. And that's why they can come out with hundreds of different movies, because people like different movies. All right. The only other thing that I'm going to need to do for this meal that I'm not going to do now. See, I'm the same way as Annette. I have to watch them in order. We actually own every single one up to and including Ant-Man. And I love them. I just love them. Who doesn't? I'm looking at Chris Evans. Hello. Yeah. And Thor. Who's Thor? Helmsworth. Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Yummy. Okay. I got to do mashed potatoes. I'm not doing those live just because we're not going to sit here and just watch a pot of water boil. Okay. So that one is done. Now it's time for the... Where'd it go? Give me baked flatus. Okay. I have my bowl of chicken that I cooked earlier. I just put it in the slow cooker. It said rotisserie chicken. This is just chicken tenderloin because I can buy a huge bag of chicken tenderloin breasts or chicken tenderloins at Aldi's for $4.99. So we're going to do that. So there's just chicken tenderloin in there. But because...
But you should really let all that work come out.
I will. Because we need some seasoning on it, I'm going to put a little bit of Southwest in there.
My second piece has been done already.
Holy cow. You're really trucking today.
Yeah.
Star anise goes underneath the Southwest.
My name was Trailers at it.
That is it. And I thank you dearly.
You're welcome.
All right. And now I need...
I can't find my flipping tube.
What tube?
For a siphon tube that I use to create siphons.
I don't know where it is. If we put things back where they were when we got them out, we wouldn't have any problems trying to find them. I can put the completed pictures on Facebook or on, I'll put them on Instagram and share my Instagram to Facebook. How's that? We all win there. Okay. Place chicken in the bowl. Add next 4 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is 1 cup of shredded cheddar, which is roughly a handful. Okay. Cheddar cheese done. I know I need to get better at doing my Instagram. So, and this is for the cheesy taco. But it's just going to go into the cheese drawer right now. Okay. All right. And then I need some cream cheese.
I can't believe I got both 2 boxes done that quick.
Well, honey, you're getting older. All right. So we're going to go 2 tablespoons. You know what? We're not going to listen to the recipe. We're just going to add 2 ounces of cream cheese in there and stir to combine. Just because I know my family, when it comes to creamy, they like creamy cheesy. So we're going to do that. I'm going to tell you right now, I should have had a bigger bowl. But we're going to make this work. And you know what else I'm going to tell you? This stir mix to combined isn't going to happen. We're going to use the best tools that we got. I want to take off the ring, though. Alrighty. So I spent most of yesterday baking. I made English muffins, and I also made cinnamon raisin bread. And I guess tonight I still need to make another loaf of bread. The other thing I want you guys to know, don't ever feel weird about using your hands instead of a spoon or whatever. These are our greatest tools that we possibly can have in the kitchen. So use them. Yeah, it gets a little annoying when you get stuff underneath your nails and all that, but I'm already done mixing it, and I was able to do it in the bowl that I had. So,
I'm gonna make a wash machine. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have to put some hot glue right here.
why?
Because I don't want to mix it with dip it.
We need to do your science experiments that require that thing first before you can change it.
Yeah, because this is a good container for my washing machine.
Okay. All right. So that is all mixed and ready to go to the next step. Now what we're going to do.
If you want, is make sure this is mellowed and toasted.
Flour tortillas.
Yummy, yummy, yum.
And these are actually pretty huge. So I don't think I'm going to need as many of them. And container. I don't really want to overstuff these. I mean, I love it when stuff is ooey gooey gooeying, but I really don't want to overstuff these. Oh, you know what? I just figured out how I'm going to change that. Instead of doing them like flatas, we're going to kind of roll them up like chimichangas. There we go. The English muffin recipe that I use is on King Arthur Flour's website. I do not deviate from it. I make that exact recipe. I have made it now 6 times. I'm not allowed to buy English muffins from the store anymore. I have to make another batch of them this Friday. Because my dad loves English muffins and his birthday is on Monday. So I'm going to make him homemade cinnamon rolls and English muffins for his birthday. I wonder if I fold that over. Oh, it will stay. You're not going to. You will. We'll use each one to keep the next one closed. How about that? That works. I actually thought that I had deviated from the recipe the other day. I looked down and I had onion powder out, and I also had salt out, and I had to think for a moment if I put salt or if I put onion powder into the English muffins. It was salt. Good. It's basically, the recipe is and you got an egg, you've got warm milk, softened butter, and flour, obviously, yeast, salt, and sugar. That is the extent of them when I make them from home. That's it.
Look at this. My drain's back up. It's very slowly draining.
It is. So, this is what we have. Instead of doing flautas, I did chimichangas. Because now when they go into the oven, they will get brushed with butter, and then they'll get nice and crunchy and crispy, and they'll be yummy. Now, also, my big reasoning for only doing these 3 meals is the next 2 after that. 1 is shrimp and 1 is fish.
1 is shrimp and 1 is fish.
The cinnamon rolls I got from Copycat Recipes. I put in Copycat Recipe for Cinnabons.
Find my shield.
Oh, good. Here are the English muffins. And I mean, like with all homemade bread, you got 3, maybe 4 days max out of it. Those will be gone before the 4 days are up. Guaranteed. So I'm not comfortable with having fish and shrimp sit for 5 days before I make it. So that is why I'm going to do it later on in the week. But also, I mean, with other things, I'm not necessarily comfortable with them sitting. So I'm going to do 2 prep days. And I think that my peace of mind is worth the extra work. Plus, this didn't take me an hour. I did 3 meals. Only took me a half an hour. And that's with chatting and helping Gisek. So I have 3 meals done. What I may also do then is each day. No, I can't do that. I can put a completed picture up because these meals are all made at noontime. And I was going to say I can go live for them, and then you can see what actually has to happen when I make them. But I can't because I have sessions at some of those times. So that's not going to work. Snack bag. That's not a snack bag. That's a snack bag. Hopefully it'll fit. Yeah, see, and this stuff isn't going in ice water. Hence the reason why I'm not comfortable doing it. And the prep with it is nothing. The shrimp, the only reason that I feel comfortable doing it one day and then cooking it the next is because I'm going to literally season it and do all the prep with it while it's still frozen. So, and my refrigerator, well, we'll put it this way. The pork chops that we had for lunch today were pulled in the lower part of the refrigerator for 2 days, and they were still frozen this morning. So I know my refrigerator, so that is also the only reason why I'm comfortable doing it. Because I have left shrimp out to thaw and in the refrigerator, and it has not thawed. So I know I'll be good. And then, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to cook for Sunday's meal yet, so I can't prep that now. And I guarantee it's not going to keep until Sunday if I do it today. So, I have my leftover cream cheese, which I know will get used, even if I mix it with Nutella. And I have the rest of my meals done, and I did it in 30 minutes. This is what I'm talking about with making things as simple as they possibly can be. To then free up your weeknights. Let's see. The flatas, when you make them, it will take the time it takes to heat up the oven and then 12 minutes to make that entire meal. The skillet cheesy pasta. Will take 15 minutes, and that is it. The honey garlic steak bites will take 8 minutes, and that is it. So these are all I'm going to use that word, semi-healthy meals that taking a half an hour out of your day, and probably less if you're just focused on what you're doing and not talking and everything. Well, you go eat and enjoy your food, Pamela. I will be back at 7 Central to do setup, so that is in an hour and a half. Especially with kids. I cannot stress this enough. And you saw what happened with Jacek. He wanted to be a part of this. And so many times we get caught up, no, it's got to be done this way. No, it's got to be done this way. Let it go a little bit. So what if it doesn't turn out perfect, like the prep stuff? Maybe the cheese pieces aren't cut all to the same size. All right, Pamela, I'll see you then. See you in an hour and a half. Exactly, an hour and a half. 90 minutes. Let them help. Don't stress about it. Now, obviously, if I was cooking on this, granted, he has cooked on the stove, but I'm not going to walk away from him, and I wouldn't be talking to you guys if he was cooking on the stove. But he wants to help. And then he's going to get to see the fruits of his labor when we sit down to eat, which I think is amazing. So in doing this, you have accomplished many things, right? You've prepped your meals. You've spent time, quality time with your children. They have then also seen what it takes to put that meal on the table, which is very important. And another one of the biggest ones, I mean, I put children pretty far up there, but money comes pretty close. You're not going to be tempted to go stop at McDonald's or Wendy's or Taco Bell or In-N-Out Burger or whatever, because you know you've got a healthy-ish, some of these I know could be healthier, cream cheese ain't all that healthy, but I didn't get the low-fat stuff. So a healthy-ish meal at home that can be made probably in less time than what it takes to get through the drive-thrus, if your drive-thrus are anything like our drive-thrus. So there's a lot of good that is done here by doing meal prep and doing it with your kids. So, and if you don't have kids, well, then you just made sure that you're actually going to eat decently this week. Now, the flatas, you can easily freeze those suckers. To where you bake them, freeze them. So par bake them and then freeze them, and then you can have them later.
Mom, what's this?
The steak bites. If you buy your meat and it's fresh, add the seasonings to it, freeze it.
I can work this one out.
Cool. So do what you can to make your life easier. Don't sweat it. Don't stress about it. Have fun doing it. So I'll see you once again tonight. And now 88 minutes. Yes, that's very true too. When they see you're not sneaking anything into the food. That backfired on my mom when I was a kid, however. She had me help make tuna fish casserole. And while tuna fish casserole is extremely yummy, when you make it the recipe that my mom has and that I now use too, it looks really gross. So then I didn't want to eat it. But I knew that it tasted good. But sometimes when you're cooking in the prep stages, it doesn't look as appetizing. Especially if you're doing casseroles and stuff. But, hey, you know what's in there. You can say, well, look, you like every single ingredient in here. There's no reason you don't like this. So I will see you guys. I'll save that for tonight. I added some stuff to my MDS to help me. I will bring that up tonight. I'm going to give my voice a rest. And I'm going to get these couple dishes done from prep. And I'll see you guys in about 86 minutes. Bye.
Not gonna lie, I can't